How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here to review the Smack 'em Up documentary, Reality Bites, that was based on Prince Devitt's final tour of New Japan Pro Wrestling right before he went to WWE. And I remember seeing this trailer back in September and just really looking forward to it. What I expected though was a little different. I was expecting this to be put on DVD, like an hour and a half documentary. But I didn't get that. This was only a 50-minute documentary that was an Ireland exclusive to, I guess, some TV channel. Not sure, is what I'm assuming. And but it's not about the quantity; it's about the quality. I thought the quality of this documentary was absolutely great. I had a lot of fun watching this. It's not one of those documentaries where you watch it to learn a lot about a person, which you did learn about him and the stuff he was doing. But really, when you watch this, it's more about just watching him have fun. You just watch him do what he loves doing. Him hanging out with guys like Carl Anderson or Doc Gallows or whatnot in Bullet Club. Him just hanging out at the dojo. Just you really watched it and you just watched him have a good time and really enjoy what he's doing, which I thought was the most important thing to do, or the most important thing you could have seen him do in this documentary is just him having fun. It's the most important thing I think anyone should ever do with their career is just have fun with it. And seeing him have fun, seeing him enjoying what he's doing was probably the most important part in this documentary, I thought. But the presentation was great as well. To the little things as him being interviewed in Bray, which by the way, Bray looks amazing. I don't know just because they're filming at the beach or whatnot, but Bray, Ireland looks great. It looks like a great place to be. But like I said, little things to him being interviewed there, or those little things where they record, like when you're traveling one place to another, and they record the entire trip, but they fast forward it to 30 seconds or whatever. Those little things like that, I thought that was great too. The flashbacks to him in New Japan, or even the music involved as well. I thought just every little aspect of it was great. I really enjoyed it. Documentary, you saw him, like I said, just having fun. Him hanging out. Really saw what kind of person he was too. I think one of the best things I heard him say in this documentary, which is should apply to everyone, is whatever you do, whether it's you being an actor or a football player or any kind of profession you make. You shouldn't do it to become a celebrity. You should do it just for something you love doing, something you enjoy doing, and that's what you should always do it for. You shouldn't look forward to being, oh, if I do this, maybe I'll become rich or famous. Like, you should never do it for those reasons. You should do it just to be, just to be fun or have fun, and just you love doing it. That's the sole reason why you should be doing things with your life, what kind of profession you do. And if you're doing it to become a celebrity, you're doing it for absolutely the wrong reasons. But just yeah, you saw two matches. We didn't see two matches in full, but you kind of saw his final two matches in New Japan, as well as ICW. By the way, I've never seen anything from ICW, but it definitely lives up to its name, Insane Championship Wrestling. They're showing clips of of a show, and some guy took his nutsack out in the match and used it against his opponent. So yeah, it really lives up to its name. I should just that was a little too much there. But yeah, they showed him when he won the title back in I think March or whatever, before when he was supposed to leave the WWE. He won the title there. I guess he lost it or surrendered it. One of the two things. They didn't really explain how he got rid of the title. But like I said, the little things of him, being interviewed in Ireland, and just you saw him in the dojo. By the way, I've never seen anything from the dojo. So when they showed the dojo here, I was mildly surprised how small that place was. Like I always heard how much of a piece of shit that place was, but I didn't really expect it to be the place I thought it was. I mean, obviously I could have Googled it if I really wanted to know what it looked like, but I don't know. I was kind of taken by surprise how small and shitty it really did look. I always knew it was shitty, but didn't expect it to look like that. But it showed him clips of him getting ready for his matches. Putting the paint on. I'd show up to the shows early just to put the paint on and whatnot. And showed him with going to restaurants and bars after shows with whoever the rich person is, a rich Japanese person or whatever, treating the wrestlers out, and show them chopping people, and just him having a great time. So yeah, that'll really much do it. I know I didn't really go too in depth or didn't talk a lot about this documentary, but it's one of those documentaries where you don't really watch it just to really know a lot. You just well, at least for me, I didn't really, when I watched it, I didn't feel, I feel like obviously I learned a few things, but I didn't feel like I watched it just, I'm not watching something like a WWE documentary where, about Paul Heyman or John Cena or CM Punk where I'm learning about their history. Here, you just really watch what he did, and, just how much New Japan really meant to him, because, after that final match with Taguchi, how emotional he was backstage about his last match. He was on the verge of crying, and you really saw how how much New Japan meant to him. How, he did the Indies in England for 6 years, and the last 8 years of his life he's been in New Japan. So it's that adjustment period where you did this for so long. Now it's finally over. The ride's finally over in New Japan. He has to move on, and seeing him, see how good of friends he was with guys like Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. They were great in this documentary as well. But overall, this is just a great, fun documentary to watch. That's pretty much what it was. I can't really leave a link to it in the description because where I watched it was taken down. So I'm pretty sure if you Google it, you can probably find this documentary somewhere. But I'd recommend definitely going out of your way to see it. It's only 50 minutes long, so it's not too long. It's like, I don't want to say it's a perfect amount of time for documentary, but it's easy to sit through and really enjoy it, and just watch the guy have fun before he went to WWE. Not saying that he's not having fun now, but you really saw how much fun he had in New Japan and how much New Japan really meant to him. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. A quick little review here, just highlighting my favorite parts about this documentary and what I thought about it. Thought it was great, really fun to watch. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.